Hello, my victorious ones. This is Stephanie. I'm back with a message for you. Listen, let me be clear. This message is not for everybody. You will know this is for you when once I give this message. Okay? Listen. God is saying you have to move on. Okay? You cannot continue to stay in those emotions, because those emotions and those feelings, you're now allowing them to keep you stuck. Yes, I know what happened. It happened. It did not feel good, the situation, whatever it was. And please believe me, I'm not making light of it at all. At all. But God is saying you're going through the same situation over and over and over again. And it may be for months or for years, whether somebody walked away and they come back and then they leave again and they come back. And it's like, it's almost like traumatizing you because you can't move. You're not moving forward. You can't move forward to what God is needing you to get to, where he's needing you to get to, whether that job ended or it's something that's keeping you stuck because you keep revisiting it. And every time you keep revisiting it, and then is keeping you stuck. Okay? You'll revisit it, or you're revisiting the feeling that or it, how it made you feel, and it wasn't a good feeling. He needs you to move on from those feelings, from those emotions, because that's what's keeping you stuck. You keep revisiting those emotions. You keep revisiting those feelings, or how it made you feel, or whether it was a job that ended. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but you keep revisiting the same emotions. You keep revisiting, or you're allowing those emotions to come back. And when you allow the emotions to come back, it's like you're allowing that thing, whatever it was, to come back. And so he's saying, as soon as you let those emotions go, as soon as you let those feelings go, get out of those feelings, get out of your emotions, then that's when you'll be able to move forward. But this message was like, it was like it's time to move. It's time to move. Leave those emotions alone. Leave whatever it is that has you feeling, or that has you stuck in those feelings or in those emotions. He needs you to let it go. Okay? He needs you to let it go. Okay? And I know it may even be uncomfortable, because it's almost like a comfort. It's familiar. If we stay in those feelings and those emotions, then we can stay the victim, And so God is saying, no more. I have so much more for you. I have so much more for you. But as long as you allow yourself to stay in those emotions, stay in that place, of pain, you won't see what I have for you because you're so focused on what was, which is exactly what it was. Like, somebody has to catch that. That's what it was. But God is saying He has something new for you. He has something else for you. That's why He needs you to move. Yes, it happened, but move. Yes, it hurt, but move. Yes, they may have walked away and they came back again, or you're waiting on them to come back again. And God is saying, it's time to move. Listen, this is not for everybody. Okay? This is not for everybody. I need you to take this word to God. And Lord, is this message for me? He will confirm it if He has not already. This may just be a confirmation for someone. Or you may need to take this message to God and say, Lord, I need you to confirm this message. If it's for me, let me know. This message may not be for everybody. I don't think this message is for everybody. This message is for somebody. This message may be for a few of us, a few people. It's not for everybody, y'all. Okay? He's saying it's time to move out of that place that you've been stuck in. You've been stuck in that place for too long. You've been stuck in that place for too long. He's moving you out of that place. If that job ended, it's because He needs you to move on. If that relationship ended, it's because He needs you to move on. Okay? And yes, it may not feel good. It may not feel good. I read something and it said, you were not rejected, you were rescued. I need somebody to catch that. Somebody has been feeling rejected. God is saying you weren't rejected. You weren't rejected. You'll know if this message is for you. You weren't rejected. Because there's been so many times where you were in that relationship and you literally were praying. Because you were hurt. You were hurting in that relationship, but it was so familiar to you. Because sometimes new can be scary. New can be scary. You know, but you weren't rejected. God is saying, like He heard the group meetings that was being said. He heard, he saw things that you didn't see. You know, so I call them group meetings, where it's about 4 or 5 people talking about you and all this other stuff, but whatever, that's something else. So he saw things that you didn't see. He said, nah, let me go on and wrap this up. He heard conversations. So it's you weren't rejected. You were being rescued. It may not feel like it, but you're being rescued. So, but listen, it's time to move. And like I say, I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. This message is not for everybody. This is for a few of you. That's been going around that mountain over and over and over again. And it's keeping you stuck. You ain't moved. You haven't done what God has been telling you to do. You haven't moved. And he's saying, I need you to move. It's time to move. It's time to let go of those feelings. It's time to let go of those emotions. It's time to let go of that pain. It's time to let go of whatever it is that's keeping you stuck. You're stuck because you keep focusing on it. Whatever it is, you're focusing on that situation, and you're focusing on what happened, and you're focusing on how it hurt, and you're focusing on, how long you've been at the job. You're focusing on, but God has been preparing you in so many ways. In so many ways, he has been preparing you. But it's just, we get comfortable. We get comfortable. I knew when my job was going to end, because I heard it. I heard the Lord say, this is not permanent. This is just temporary. And you're getting comfortable here. I knew it. I knew it. So it's just, he doesn't want to hurt us. It's just, he's saying it's time now to move. I'm shifting you. He's shifting us. He's shifting us to greater. But he needs us to move. We have to move. We cannot stay in that place of comfort. The comfort, us staying in that place of comfort, is hurting us more. We can't stay. It's time to move. It's time to go higher. It's time to pick up our cross and go. Okay? We can't stay, y'all. We can't stay in that place of comfort or that victim mentality. They let me go. I've been there. And when they call me, I jump up and go, but now they want to let me go. I'm that loyal employee. The Lord said, now I want to see how loyal you're going to be to me. I want to see now, when I wake you up, are you going to get up? When I wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning, at 4 o'clock in the morning, at 2 o'clock in the morning, Are you going to get up? When I wake you up to talk to me, when I wake you up because I need to talk to you, are you going to get up as fast as you did, or even at all? Are you going to get up as fast as you did when that job called you and said, hey, can you come in right now? Yeah, give me 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm on my way. God is saying, or when I wake you up, when I call you, are you going to get up? Are you going to get up? Let me see how loyal you're going to be to me. Yeah. Like I was getting ready to get myself, I'm getting myself ready for bed. And I'm just, like just having a conversation with God, y'all. Like I'm just like, Lord. And he's like, it's time to move. It's time to move. You can't stay stuck. It's time to move. So listen, I love y'all, but it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to move. Y'all, I keep looking at this bump. Oh my God. It's time to go. It's time. We gotta move. We gotta move. We gotta move. And I don't know how many times I've said this in this video. I'm 17 minutes and 10 seconds. I don't know how many times I've said it. I don't know how many times I've said it, but I need somebody to get it through their head that you can't stay stuck in those emotions. You can't stay stuck in what happened. You can't stay stuck in that situation that happened. It happened. It happened. Okay? It happened. Now it's time to go. It's time to leave that hurt. It's time to leave that pain. It's time to leave the betrayal. It's time to leave whatever it is that has you stuck. It's time to put it down. Like, it's time to put it down. And we have to walk away from it. And we have to move on. Okay? Listen, I love y'all for real, for real. I do. And I hope and I pray that this message catch the right person. I hope the right person pushes on this video and listens to it. And I hope they get it. Like, I hope they have a aha moment, or I just hope I hope they get it. I hope that the Lord speaks to them through this video. To whoever this is for, I hope the Lord speaks to you through this video. I hope the Holy Spirit, just like if it's for you, I hope he nudges your heart and lets you know this is for you. I hope this video reaches the right people. Everybody that this message is for, I hope the Lord sends them to this video. Because it's time to move. We can't stay in We can't wait any longer. Well, it's like we're waiting to be rescued, or we're waiting. We're waiting on something. It's time to move. No more waiting. If you're waiting on something, God is saying no more waiting. No more going around. No more going around that mountain. Nope. Nope. It's time now to go up the mountain. We've been going around that mountain, and we are revisiting that same spot. And then we'll come back, because when we get to that spot, something happens or it don't feel right. So then we go back around, we come back, and then here we go again, and we stop at that same place. And then again, something happens, it's not right, whatever situation, whatever. So then we go back around, and we keep revisiting that same spot. That same spot. And God is saying, stop revisiting that spot. Stop revisiting that same spot, expecting something different. He said it's now time to go up the mountain. Because he said, that's where I'm at. You're revisiting the same spot. He said, I'm not there. He said, I've moved. I'm shifting, and I need you to come with me. Don't miss what God has for you because you're stuck. This is 2023. He's doing something new. And it's going to be good, but it's going to be different. And I know sometimes some of us are afraid of different. We're afraid of new. We're afraid of the unfamiliar. Because it's like, now I don't know what to do. What do I do? Because with the familiar, this is a new season. He's taking us to a new season. And that last season, we knew what to do. We knew when we would get back to that same spot around the mountain, we knew what to do. We knew what to do. He said, no, this season, it's going to be all faith, because you're going to have to depend on me. I'm going to tell you what to do. God is saying, I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you what to do. It's going to be new. All new. This is the year that God is taking us from pieces to peace. It's all new. And for those of us who are sick of going around that mountain, he said, I got something for you. And it's so much greater than what last season was. It's so much greater than what last season was. You know, no more just surviving. No more just getting by. I decree and I declare that you will be the lender and not the borrower in this new season. But you got to shift. You got to shift with God. You got to move with God because He's moving. He's moving. He's not in that same spot. Because He's the only way He can get us to move is if He moves. I'm not there. I'm up here. So I need you to come up here with me. I'm on top of this mountain now. So I need you to get up on this mountain with me. And I need you to leave everything from last season. You got to leave it. This is a new season. This is all new. All new. Faith. Your faith, you're going to have to level up on your faith. Yeah, you're going to have to level up on your faith. It's a must. Yep, it's a must that you level up on your faith. Okay? Listen, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. But it's time to move. It's time to move. We gotta go. God has so much for us, so much greater. He loves us too much to let us stay stuck. Okay? And sometimes y'all, we'll have no choice. Like He could be telling us, you need to, this not for everybody. Okay? He'll be telling us, you need to leave that relationship. Or you need to leave that job. Okay? And so when we don't, guess what He do? And then here we go. Why they fire me? Why they leave? Baby, how much abuse can you take? God loves us too much. Sometimes He allows them to walk away. That's why I was saying earlier, we weren't rejected, we were rescued. He rescued us. And sometimes when you're being rescued, you have to be pulled out. You have to be pulled out. And no, it don't feel good. But sometimes He say, I knew you weren't going to leave. So I had to do what I had to do. I had to put my hands on it. And that job. He said, now you know that was supposed to end a while ago. But you hung on and hung on and hung on and hung on. dreading it and hating it, but you hung on and hung on and hung on. And he said, I knew you wasn't going to leave. So I had to end it. I had to stop it. And this is not for punishment. It's because he loves us too much for us to stay somewhere. And he needs us. And it's not benefiting us. It may not be benefiting us. It may be comfortable to us because we're so used to it. But he's saying I've seen your tears. I've seen you hurting. I've heard all your prayers. I heard those tears rolling down your face. I know what I said. I heard those tears rolling down your face. He's seen them and heard them while you were crying out, some tears rolling down your face. While you were crying out, Jesus, please help me. Help my heart. I don't want to hurt anymore. He heard that. He heard that. He heard that. And that job, and don't get me wrong, I understand you got to pay your bills. But there also comes a point that, when God says, I need you to move, I need you to let it go, I'm going to be your source. I'm your source. I'm going to provide every single thing that you need. You need that bill paid? I'm going to pay it. Come to me. I said, you need that bill paid? Come to me. I'm going to pay it. I'm going to make sure every one of your bills are paid. I'm going to take out this and I'm going to take care of all of your needs. This is not for everybody. So please, don't come on here, baby. Don't come on here saying you told me, take this message to God and get your confirmation. For some of you, this may be your confirmation video. If you're unsure, if you want to know, take it to God. God is wanting to take us from pieces to peace. From pieces to peace. I don't know about you guys, but I am going. I'm moving. It's time to go. It's time to go. Okay? So, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I gotta go. Okay? I have to go. I will see y'all a little later. I'll be on here a little later. Well, on another day. It'll probably be tomorrow. Or whenever the Lord give me a word. That's when I'm going to be on here saying, listen. is saying. Okay? All right. Let me go. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. And I need you to remember, do not be afraid. And just know that everything, because when you start really moving with God, baby, the devil does not like that. So when you start moving with God, then that's when the devil start moving. But listen, everything that the devil tries, God will make it fail. You hear me? Everything that the devil tries, God is going to make it fail. He is going to dismantle the plot and the plans of the enemy every single time. So that's why I'm telling you, do not be afraid when you see or when you know that, the enemy is up to something. Yeah. That's how, and that sometimes that's how you know you're moving in the right direction. Because his raggedy self get to moving around and just want to start acting up. Okay? I love y'all. Y'all be careful. Y'all be safe. Like, share, comment. If this message was for you, please let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. If you know someone that may need this message, please share this with them. Please share this with them. Okay? I love y'all so much. I will be back on when God gives me a message, which I know he has been talking to me daily. And I have a notebook of a message that I need to get out. But I will talk to you guys soon, okay? I love you.